Hi friends, welcome to math. Today we start our very last math chapter, chapter 10, where we're going to learn all about collecting data. Let's get started. So we're going to learn all about collecting data. And you're probably wondering, what is data? Well, data is information that can be collected by asking questions. Data is just a math word for information. How do we collect data, or how do we collect information? Well, when you have a question that you want to collect data about, you can take a survey by asking a lot of people the question. So a survey is a question or questions that you ask people to collect information or collect data. What are some types of questions that you can ask or collect data about? Well, you can ask, what is the most favorite season? Maybe you want to know, out of all the seasons, what is the most favorite season of our friends in our class? Is it winter? Is it spring? Is it summer? Or is it fall? Or maybe you're wondering, what is the most favorite sport? Maybe you ask everyone in our class, what's your most favorite sport? Is it soccer, basketball, football, or baseball? Or maybe you're wondering, what is the most favorite school subject? Does everyone like reading the best, or writing the best, or math the best, or science the best? There's so many questions you can ask. You can ask about favorite ice cream flavors, favorite planets, favorite movies, favorite books. You can ask any question you want to collect data. How do you organize the data? Well, once you take your survey and you ask everyone your question, you can show your data or the information that you collected by making a chart or graph to organize all the information you collected so that it's organized and nice and neat and easy to answer what was the favorite or what was the least favorite. Here I have 3 different charts. The first is a tally chart, which uses tally marks to show the data. The second is a bar graph, which uses bars to show the data. And the third is a pictograph because it uses pictures to show the data. All 3 of these charts ask the same question. What was the favorite pet? In this one, the choices were cat, dog, fish. In this survey, the choices were cat, dog, fish, and frog. And in this survey, this person's choices were cat, dog, and hamster. Today, we're going to focus on tally charts. We're going to learn all about how to collect data using a survey question and then organize that data into a tally chart. A tally chart is just one of the many ways to organize your data. In a tally chart like this one here, each tally mark stands for one person's answer to your survey question. The 5th tally mark always goes across the first 4 tally marks so that we can count by 5s. So if we look at this tally chart, next to cat, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people chose cat. Instead of counting by 1s like I just did, because we see a diagonal dash, that means this is 5. So we can count by 5s. 5, 10. 10 people chose cat. For dog, there isn't a dash, so we have to count by 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people chose dog. And for fish, there's 5, 6. 6 people chose fish. Let's look at a tally chart and answer questions about the data that was collected. All right, so here we have a tally chart. In this tally chart, Andrew asked his classmates which lunch was their favorite. And the choices he came up with were pizza, sandwich, salad, and pasta. The way to make a tally chart is to kind of write your question on top. So his question was about favorite lunch. So the title of his tally chart was favorite lunch. Then in this column, he listed all the lunches, the lunch choices, pizza, sandwich, salad, and pasta. And in this column, which he called tally, that's where he made the tally marks as he asked people his question. So this tally chart shows the data that Andrew collected. And each of these tally marks stands for one classmate's choice of favorite lunch. Let's use this tally chart to answer some questions. Which lunch was the most favorite? So now I go back and I look at my tally chart and I look to see which choice has the most tally marks because it's asking about the most favorite. So if I look, it looks like sandwich has the most tally marks, right? It has 5, 6 tally marks. Pizza has 4, salad has 3, and pasta has 5. So sandwich definitely has the most tally marks, 6. So the answer to which lunch was the most favorite is sandwiches. Which lunch was the least favorite? So now I want to know which one has the least votes, the least tally marks. Which one was the least favorite? I'm going to count them all again to make sure. So pizza has 1, 2, 3, 4. Sandwich has 5, 6. Salad has 1, 2, 3. And pasta has 5. So I can tell right away that salad has the least. It only has 3. So the least favorite was salad. How many classmates chose pizza? So now this question is asking just about pizza. So we don't have to look at sandwich or salad or pasta because the question is asking about pizza. So if I go up to pizza, I see that pizza has 1, 2, 3, 4 tally marks. That means 4 classmates chose pizza. Now our next question is a 2-step question. It's asking 2 things, and you have to do a little bit of math work to figure out the answer. So let's look at the first thing they're asking. Did more classmates choose salad or pasta? So now my question is asking about salad or pasta. So that means I have to look at both salad's tally marks and pasta's tally marks. I have to look at both to figure out which was chosen more. So I see that salad has 1, 2, 3, and I see that pasta has 5. So right away, I know that pasta was chosen more. Pasta was chosen by more classmates. But then it asks, how many more? Now, if we think back to the beginning of the year when we learned about adding and subtracting and problem solving, how many more was the key words to solve what kind of problem? Do you remember? How many more means we have to subtract. That's right, we have to subtract. So now I have to look at the pasta tally marks and the salad tally marks, and I have to subtract to figure out how many more chose pasta. Well, pasta has 5 and salad has 3. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. 2 more people chose pasta. So the answer to the first question is pasta. More classmates chose pasta. Then I looked at pasta and salad, 5 minus 3, and I subtracted it to get 2 to figure out that 2 more people chose pasta. Okay? Very nice, friends. Today's independent work, you're going to log on to Think Central and complete lesson 10.1 practice and homework assignments. But before you head off to Think Central to do that work, first, let's make a tally chart together, okay? So pause the video and grab a piece of paper and make this chart on your paper. So write the title, make a box, write color tiles chosen, then divide the box in half, put colors on this side, tally marks on this side, then write red, blue, yellow, and green. Make this chart on your paper and then play the video to see what happens next. So go ahead, pause the video, grab a piece of paper or a communicator, make this tally chart, and then play the video. All right, friends, you should have all drawn this tally chart on your paper. Now, I have a bag of color tiles. There are some red tiles, there are blue tiles, there are green tiles, and there are yellow tiles in this bag. I'm gonna pull color tiles from the bag. And you're going to draw tally marks on your chart to show which color tiles I'm choosing, okay? So I'm gonna stop sharing for a moment so that you can focus on me. So you already have your tally chart made. As I pull color tiles, you're gonna make tally marks next to the color that I pull. Here I go. Here's the first one. Green. I pulled a green color tile. So go ahead and make a tally mark next to green. Here's my next one. Blue. This time I chose a blue, so go ahead and make a tally mark next to blue. Here's my next one. Yellow. Go ahead and make a tally mark next to yellow. Red. Go ahead and make a tally mark next to red. So far, every color was chosen once. So you should have one tally mark for every single color. Blue. Go ahead and put another tally mark next to blue. So now blue should have 2 total tally marks. Yellow. Go ahead, put a tally mark next to yellow. So now blue and yellow both have 2 tally marks. Red. Go ahead and put a tally mark next to red. Now blue, yellow, and red have 2 tally marks. Green is the only one that only has 1 tally mark. Green, we're all caught up. Put another tally mark next to green. Now, all 4 colors should have 2 tally marks. All right, ready? Yellow. Put a 3rd tally mark next to yellow. Another yellow. Put a 4th tally mark next to yellow. Blue. Put a 3rd tally mark next to blue. So we're gonna stop there for now. Look at your tally chart. How many times did we choose yellow? That's right, 4 times. 4 tally marks next to yellow show that we chose yellow 4 times. Here's your next question. How many times was blue chosen? So now look at blue. How many times we choose blue? That's right, 3 times. 3 times we chose blue. Here's a tricky question. Which color tile was chosen as a tie, or the same number of times? Which color tiles were chosen the same amount of times? So now your answer is going to tell me some colors. So which colors were chosen the same amount of times? Which colors have the same number of tally marks? That's right, it's green and red. Green and red were both chosen the same number of times. Your next question is, how many times were green and red chosen? That's right, 2 times. Very good. I'm going to pull one more color tile. Green. So put a tally mark next to green. Now here's your last challenge question. See if you could figure this out. How many color tiles did I choose all together? What do you think you can do? Think back to what we learned about tally marks. 1 tally mark stands for 1 student's choice or 1 color tile. So what could you do? What could you count up to figure out how many color tiles I picked out of the bag? That's right, count up all the tally marks. Go ahead, pause the video, count up all the tally marks and see how many color tiles I chose. And then play the video when you're ready to answer. Very good. So how many color tiles did I choose? That's right, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 3 greens, 3 blues, and 2 reds. If you add that all up together, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I chose 12 color tiles. Very nice. All right, friends, now it's time to get back to work. Go ahead on over to Think Central and complete lessons 10.1, practice and homework assignments, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, friends.